welcome to Iconic Productions. Tonight on Mondays, we are the 13th age group, Heroes at the Edge of Desolation. And I have the Obsidian Souls here with me, the Heroes at the Edge. And to recap, we'll get right on into this. The group went to an auction last week and was unsure about what they wanted to do at the auction, except for Y, who was pretty sure she wanted to buy something from the auction.
Everything was so expensive.
After a while, Veiv went wandering around, found the bowels of the arena where the auction was being held, and attempted to bring down the house. Was mildly successful.
Something.
Yes, there was something there. Darul spotted an old friend with someone new at the auction, and the auctioneer herself seemed somewhat shady. Eventually, the group leapt down into the arena in order to save their friend Veiv, and pretty much all hell broke loose.
Sounds about
right. Am I
right.
missing anything?
No, all hell broke loose.
No, I'm just
100%.
I'm still panicking.
It's fine. So we're going to start off with the combat.
Jinx,
But before we do, we need to do icon rolls.
Yes.
Oh. High five for the Jinx, that's all.
Wow. I got conflicted for the Wanderer on two times, and Guild of Fallen Leaves also.
It's all conflicted?
Yeah, all conflicted.
I got a 6 on the Rivner and a 6 on the Guild of Fallen Leaves.
Okay. Sweet. I don't remember what the symbol was for the Rivner. Do you?
Nor I.
Okay. We're going to go with this one now.
Yeah, whatever works. I'll just...
The Lich King.
Nice. That's not what it is.
Oh, is this what it is?
Maybe.
Oh, I gave you the wrong
Either
one.
that or that's Demoloth, but I don't remember.
I'm fairly certain that's not Demoloth.
Okay.
I have a Demoloth.
Give me back one of your tokens, Chris.
The Guild of Leaves.
I'm like the token master right now.
Keep the guild.
That's the guild. Alright. You were...
What's that?
Demoloth.
Got it.
You just got Demoloth, the 6.
I have Demoloth with a 5.
Correct one.
Was this Demoloth?
I don't...
That looks familiar.
Okay.
It might be because I'm partial to that symbol.
Okay.
I got a 5 for the Red Alchemist and nothing else for anything else.
Wow, there's a lot of icons out here.
Yeah.
Now,
A lot of
your
conflicted icons.
icon relationship cannot help you hit someone. Like, that's not what icon relationships are for. They're not going to help you hit someone. They're not going to give you a second chance to hit someone. But if you need information, if you need help, outside assistance, if you need the terrain to change, asking for it within battle, that would be one way to use the icon relationship. Outside of battle, remember, it's the I know someone, I know something, I know where. It's kind of that I have information because of this icon. So, make sense?
Damn.
No? Maybe so?
Yes.
All right.
Great.
Sweet. So, in our recap for our battle, Veiv is facing a serpent snake man abomination. Darul is racing towards the auctioneer. Y is running towards Veiv. Miles is shooting at the auctioneer, and Trip wants to eat someone. That is what is in my notes.
No, that sounds right.
That sounds about right.
Excellent. Yep. So, in that case, it is time to roll initiative.
Oh, boy. Never a good thing when the GM says, roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yes. 23.
Wait, what do you add?
Your dex plus level.
Mm-hmm.
I got 15.
I'm
all right, let's start above 20.
Got 15.
23.
23.
19.
15 to 20.
15.
15.
I don't have Y. Why do I not have Y? Right?
Why not?
I'm upsetting. I'm upset.
Nice.
Upset.
No, that was terrible. That was a terrible.
10 to 15?
I used
5 to 10?
I'm sorry. What?
I used calm anticipation, so I
Oh
don't
no!
actually.
What
It
did
said
you
at
get?
I
6.
know if you get 5 to 10.
Interesting.
Choose
Yeah,
a 1.
5.
Even if you
10.
roll in that 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Because
It's still a 5. It's just...
Still a 5. Don't be hating on my 1.
I just didn't know the rules, I guess.
Jeez.
so shade on
Alright,
my
and
1.
Trip, what's yours?
I think I'm at a 6 because my initiative is +4, and then it says it's calm anticipation specifically says you can set the natural roll of your initiative to 2 instead of rolling a die. But I think it still adds. I think JM said it still adds that, so technically it's a 6.
I believe it does.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Cool. And the combat begins.
Oh, boy.
The Auctioneer is the first one. And Darul, as you are running closer, you realize she is something of the Varthan race. Similar to your friend Trip.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see two
friend is a loose term, but
striker limbs pop up. And then she seems
heard
to
that.
cast something from her hand.
been tied up by enough earthen worms.
And does a 23 hit you? Versus your PD?
Yes.
Alright, you're going to take 15 damage. As something dark and nebulous strikes you. It is your turn.
Does it disrupt my momentum in my running?
No.
Okay.
You are within nearby distance of the Auctioneer.
Okay.
How hurt are you?
Total HP is 40. So I took 15, I'm down to 25. I'm not below half yet.
He's close.
Okay,
But
that's
I'm not
2 people.
But I'm not below half yet.
That's what I'm thinking. But, continue. It's your turn.
Darul, you are up.
Just gonna continue in my rush and strike out with my hammers.
Alright. Are you going to continue to stay below, or are you going to attempt to get up on stage with her?
I mean, I'm kind of a little guy. Why would I stay below? I'd just be an ankle
Okay.
biter. I'm going to rush
yes,
her and
thank you.
jump at her and strike.
Okay.
That
That was beautiful.
that was so nice. That was perfect. Excellent. I just rolled a natural 20.
Okay. So,
We're gonna need
double
this.
damage.
Mm-hmm. I roll again, right, to ensure that...
No, because
Think
you're
of
not
the
raging yet.
Okay, yeah, yep.
Nope.
Good point.
You're
Okay.
good.
Stand by, 2d8 plus 4. 26 points of damage.
Total?
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
This is wow.
Things falling over there.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna kiss my thing.
Kiss your
I know,
dice.
earlier he was like, "This die rolls so well," and he like started doing it. And I was like, "Don't expunge all the good luck." And he's like, "I don't believe in that." And I was
Seriously.
like, "Well, fine." And then
feel good.
I
All
believe in that.
It's a good dice. So many pieces.
The Serpent Man is going to lash out at Veiv. He's going to strike. And does 22 hit your AC?
Yes.
You take 24 points of damage
And are you dead?
So
as he slices into you. What does that drop you to?
negative 12.
What is your total?
I'm sorry, what?
24.
She was already at half. Oh,
Did
she's
you
dead.
just kill her?
You just killed Veiv.
Veiv is dead. Dead.
He was ambitious to try and tear down that bottom.
Hey, I got 3 columns down,
Yeah.
so
she
I at least
went out with a
mildly
fight.
helped.
Can I call in a icon relationship for helping?
How would the guild help? Her.
Transporter
wait.
to
I meant the
Bing.
Rivner.
Demoloth?
How would the Rivener help her?
the Rivner would...
You have
I have a
6 with the
Demoth.
with Demoth.
I've got a 6 with the Rivner, and what the Rivner would do, or would call in his help, is strike a portal into this reality and this existence to provide her with more life force, provide her with more health and hit points.
Who is the Rivner? I'm sorry.
You're fine. Time out on combat. Hold that thought. The Rivener is a mysterious figure who wanders through time. He, once upon a time, made some terrible choices. Was a very, very bad person. And the Wanderer got a hold of him and said, "You're going to change your ways." And the Rivener said, "Yes, sir." And every 100 years or so, the Rivener wakes up, wanders the land for a decade or two, doesn't really care what your intentions were. If you're doing evil or something wrong, you're dead. Slowly finding redemption within himself.
And that's where...
Are we doing good here? That's my question.
I don't care. What I'm doing is calling in a favor with the Rivner to be able to help Veiv, because he can just operate into this area and where we're at. That's what I would do.
Alright. Sure. Roll me a 12-sided dice.
I don't want to throw
Yes,
this.
I'm gonna roll this set. This was a... It's the die.
Okay.
It was a 1.
What does that mean?
You
I will
have
tell you
failed
on
me
your
a
turn.
little die.
Cool. Alrighty.
That's right.
Her turn's all the way at the end.
I
She
know.
even goes after me.
I know she does.
That's kind of sad.
Alright.
Bad day for me.
Miles, you are currently far away from everything.
Yeah.
It'll take 1 movement to get to nearby.
Far away is kind of good for me though, because
It is.
I have long range attacks. Do I get any hindrance
To
when shooting like my bow?
I don't think you do.
Because it is a long range attack.
Yes. Wait, I don't think you do, because it's kind of one of the things you could do.
I don't think any of that explicitly said
Nope.
No, the engagement chart.
I think you are fine.
Okay.
I don't know that I would say you could use your sneak attack to do anything. It would be just a...
Right. Yeah.
And I think all of your powers...
It could have been sneak attack if Veiv was still alive. Actually, if her minion... Does her minion stay alive, or does the minion go if she drops?
Oh,
Sparky?
if Veiv is no longer here, there's nothing to connect Sparky to the earth.
Okay.
Sparky is just a pile of bones.
She's still here.
Sparky has dropped.
Okay. Sparky's down.
Sparky's down.
Alright.
Well,
Well,
Could you do me a favor, Shami, and just kind of tip the big thing over?
She's really excited. Actually,
Yes. Yeah.
You should tip both of them over, actually.
That's the one that goes timber.
All right.
That was really sad.
So sad. I hate that you made
I'm
me
trying
a
to
part
think
of
of my options. So I could either try and help us all get out of here.
No.
I'm gonna make a comment about that. I'm huge,
Right.
so
I have
I'm not gonna get out.
The Guild of
I
Falling
could
Leaves
carry
that
you.
could potentially help.
Okay.
It's conflicted, but we might be able to make it happen.
Brother, you need to call in favor from the Guild of Falling Leaves, let me know too. I've got some favors with them.
Well, I'm trying to think, as a team here, do we want to try and get out? Since these guys
I'm
are
gonna
probably
ask you
really
to
strong.
make a decision here
All right.
in the next
Let's just
I'll go
open
ahead
all
and,
the things and let
just-
all the animals out.
What
At
are we
the
even
moment,
doing
try
in
and
here
distract
again?
the
That's not
lizard
a bad
guy.
idea at all.
Yeah.
Let them all out.
And I have the freaking Red Alchemist up my sleeve. So, hey, Red
Kill
Alchemist, could you just
everything.
drop those barriers really quick?
I don't know if that's a good idea.
What are you gonna do, Miles?
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot towards the serpent thing.
Okay.
And beg to God that I don't roll a 1. I didn't roll once. That's good.
There's a lot
I wrote a
riding on
2
that.
is what I'm waiting for.
No, I actually rolled pretty well. So shooting at the snake thing, I got a 20, not natural.
Okay.
Does it hit?
Yeah.
Okay. I still think we should probably all leave, but that's for another time.
Yeah, but what if we
I
all
forget. What are we even doing here again?
getting a dinosaur?
Well, we're trying to stop the auction, which we
I
have
meant
stopped the
monster
auction.
dinosaur
But
specifically.
the other task was to potentially keep them away. So I think we've stopped the auction, but I think we're going to fail at the whole keeping them away.
So in other words, we don't need information or anything like
No.
that.
Our job here is basically done. I got 8 damage.
Okay. Awesome. Why? You are up.
Okay.
So we could leave.
So,
Is my
I did.
Release the hounds and get the hell out.
Unfortunately,
I like that
my
option.
character is really not up to me. So, or is it fun? I don't know. Here we are. Okay, so, Y is like seeing all this go down, and she's feeling real defensive. So, what I do is I decide that I want to do my little tentacles to protect myself, but with my defensive warp, I am also, they're on fire. They're super on fire. So it's like fire tentacles, if you can imagine that.
I can.
Which means that when an enemy moves to engage me, it takes fire damage equal to my wisdom modifier. Wait. I don't know what that is. Wisdom 2?
What's your...
So 4.
Yes, bingo.
It's actually, it's 3.
Equal to...
Because it's plus level.
Oh, okay. So 3 if they
She should be
engage
level
me
2.
because my fire will burn them to a crisp because I'm
She
feeling,
has
Plus
a...
feeling very uncomfortable.
Oh, it should be 4.
Okay.
Why should it be 4?
She hasn't updated her character sheet.
Aren't you level 2, love?
Yeah, no, honey. Yes, you are.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I am.
So
Thank you
these
for
all, so
asking.
these all need to go up 1. So this is actually a 4.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually a 5. And what you're doing right now, what it was plus wisdom.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
wisdom
wisdom.
modifier.
Wisdom modifier.
So it's actually a plus 4.
That'd be 6, but then...
And then that becomes a 7.
7 with the stick. If I'm holding my stick, it makes me more charismatic. People like the stick. Okay, in addition.
Speak softly
my
and carry a big
tentacles-
stick, anyone?
Teddy Roosevelt for the
Okay,
win.
if anybody approaches me, I'll do 10 damage to them immediately because I'm
Okay.
defensive.
Right now, you are nearby to Veiv and the serpent person, but nobody's close, like, or engaged with you. If you would like to move closer, you can. Staying there is fine.
I mean, do I have a choice?
You have the choice
Wait.
for what spell you do, but you still have the choice if you want to move forward or not.
Wait, would you consider her nearby, though?
Yeah, she's nearby to you.
Would she
Wait
do
a
damage to
second.
Veiv?
No, you usually don't do damage to your allies.
Okay.
Are you thinking you could heal her?
Yeah, because I have freaking warped healing under my defense spells. That's way better, right? That's way better. Okay, I take it back. I want to help after all.
All right.
So she's going to be my target, and she can heal using her recovery. Do you have a recovery?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I don't
Is
really
she
know.
allowed to use recovery?
She's actually
Yes, because
dead.
of me, right?
Right. But
she's
she's
actually
probably
dead.
so that's why I'm asking the DM.
Healing.
But
I
call
imagine.
in favor.
Okay.
What if
You
I do
have
it
your
with my
warped
stick?
healing. You have your stick. You cast it. What does it look like?
Oh, that's a great question. So, like, you know how, like, when the sun rises in the morning over the lake,
Mm-hmm.
and there's, like, trees blowing with, like, a little bit of breeze, but it's really quiet, like, the birds haven't woken up yet?
Mhm.
That is, like, the feeling that comes over her, and it comes out of my stick as, like, a warm, glowing breeze. And that's what it looks like.
Cool. All right.
Oh, wait.
We're a interesting crew.
So, if there's only one target,
Mhm.
does all of my effects go onto that one target?
Yeah.
Okay, so if it does work, you get 10 temporary hit points, but you have to grow either a strange eye, limb, or other physical feature.
I am okay with that, actually.
You want another
A
feature?
strange
Yeah, why not?
feature.
Eye, limb.
I kind of like the sun lake vibe we got going on, so
That
I'm
was
thinking.
so soothing.
Thank you. Yes, well, my magic is very soothing and helpful.
Mhm.
So what I
Strange and
imagine
soothing.
is that because I used my stick and I was talking about the trees like swaying this light
You're
breeze,
gonna grow a limb.
you're gonna have a little bit of like a tree limb coming out. It's not useful, but it's creepy. For
Not
sure.
useful. Cool.
It's
Not
definitely
Just
useful.
take more
And
bodies on
creepy.
it.
Yeah. Veiv is laying there, and you see a tree sprout from her.
You got it. You'll sprout just like that tree.
So is it
Awesome.
10 or is it 10 plus a recovery or is it a recovery?
Recovery and 10 hit points because there's only one person.
Oh, if it's like one goes to that one person, one goes to another person, they wouldn't both go to her, but like one could go. You have Orion nearby if you wanted to boost him.
Yeah,
Ryan.
you could-
I don't want him to grow anything.
Well,
Can she grow the tree and he just gets 10 hit points?
All right. So Orion sees the tree grow, sees what the serpent snake guy has done, goes, "For Veiv!" and he is going to go flying at the serpent man and attack with Eye Biter.
there's
Bite
a
well.
Did
joke
you
about
did you
wood
increase your
here
hit points yet?
somewhere, and I'm not going to make
Nope.
Nope. All right. Yes.
Do I get a recovery or not?
I
We'll
think
find out on your
we're
turn.
waiting till your turn.
This is taking too
It is.
This is very stressful.
And Orion slashes at the serpent man, buzzing around. Darul, next to you, up there.
Mhm.
These little varling things that you have seen. You know, that one that's hanging out by Trip. A few more of them drop.
Drop from where?
You know, the
Just-
corners where they were.
The
Interesting.
Whoa.
Makes
I
sense.
have those too.
And we're level 2, right?
correct.
You do.
Okay.
Yes, and several of them are going to go running across.
Okay, your HP needs to
This
be
way.
30.
Interesting.
And two of them are going to attack.
Drastically unprepared.
So
You said
I'm
30.
engaged with them.
Yes.
And then, do you have...
Yes, you are engaged as they
Spells.
attack you.
Delightful. Am I
spells
taking
listed?
damage or what?
Well, let's see.
Spell.
Yeah, it says you
Does
can do
19 hit your
spells.
AC?
Oh, it just
Yep.
means that I
Does
can
13
do
hit your AC?
spells.
No.
I can
Okay,
do
so
Oh,
you
okay,
take 5
I see.
damage.
Goodness.
And then your
As
once
one of
per
them
battle is
slaps
at
at you.
1,000
Slaps.
As they slap at me.
Nice.
I am.
All right, Trip.
When does stagger kick in?
I think that's all. Okay, that's all you get.
When you're
Under
half?
half?
No, half.
Which is weird.
Bullocks, because I'm at half, so I'm staggered.
Yes.
So shall we leave now that the reinforcements are coming?
Wait, reinforcements are coming?
Okay.
I mean, if you remember, there were a lot of like
So you don't get any
bodyguards
additional
out and
spells or
about
anything
and
because
box
you don't
people.
get spells.
You know.
I understand.
They're
now.
coming for us?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Good.
she's fixed.
Okay, great. Thank you. Appreciate that. It is your turn.
Okay.
Wait,
I'm gonna cast.
It's fine.
never mind.
I'm gonna cast Boon of Destiny, and I get to do it twice because I had a focus from Calm Anticipation. So I'm gonna give one of those to Darul and the other one to Miles. But I don't know if I was in range for any of them. Well, I'm definitely in range for Miles, but I don't. Do I need to move to get to Darul, or are there mooks in
Yes.
front of me?
Well, there are mooks.
But I'm not engaged with them.
No.
So I'm just gonna run to Dar. I'm gonna get like onto the platform.
Okay.
Ish.
So then you are going to be nearby to Darul, but
Yeah.
not to Miles.
Well, can't I cast on him, move, and then...
Is it a single action?
I don't know. It's an at-will.
Since it's at will, I will
Temporarily allowed for this one moment.
temporarily allow this one.
Okay, it's fair. It's respectable.
Rachel, can you help me? Thank you.
Where do you want to be?
She'll
That's
just have
it.
made it. Yeah. to
Yeah.
stop. There we go.
In between.
Yeah, now I'm in between, so I can... Both sides.
Well, now one is far away.
Are the mooks in range, though?
The mooks are now far away.
Shoot.
It's alright. I'll be fine. Maybe. Probably not.
Actually, can I use my bonus action to sacrifice my last Varline and give to him?
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
you still have your Varling, yeah.
All right. Goodbye, V. You have done well.
B,
Did you
the
just
creepy
yeet
Varling,
him?
will now give you +1 to attack and damage.
Yeah, I totally just yeeted
Nice. Yeet.
V. I yeeted V.
Okay. All right. And that was your turn?
Yes, ma'am.
Veiv, you recognize the space between life and death, yada yada, sparks,
Yeah, you know.
life force, death. You know.
Bye, Sparky.
And as you kind of... Do you walk or would you stay still in this land, this vastness?
I would probably stay still.
Okay. As you stay, kind of look around, you see a man walking towards you. He's completely covered from head to toe in dark metal armor. And you recognize him as the Rivener.
Cool.
And he slowly walks up to you. And he kind of puts his hand on his blood-stained sword. It's hard.
Yeah, dying and all.
Living.
That too.
Your friends want you back.
Well, that's encouraging.
Do you want to go back? Right now, there's no temptation. There's no great power to sway you. But there is also still no redemption for you. You are still Veiv the Warlord, feared among many.
But there's still the opportunity for redemption.
If you go back,
Yeah, I want to go back.
okay. He holds out his hand. Okay. As he clasps your hand, which is in that gauntlet,
Okay.
you hear something crack, and then you wake up with your recoveries. You can take them.
Okay. Do I have that one from somebody?
From her, yes.
Okay.
The tree branch one.
tree.
You're gonna wake up and be like, what in the hootin' nanny?
Why do I have a
imagine
tree
like
on
a
me?
tree branch, like a unicorn.
Like a unicorn.
I was imagining more like a shoulder where Sparky can now sit.
Nice. I like that.
I don't
too.
think his name is Sparky. What's his name?
No.
Is it Sparky?
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
Orion?
Sparky.
Or her
No.
little...
Oh, Orion.
My stick?
The skeleton.
The skeleton is Sparky.
Sparky? Okay, cool.
Yeah, Orion's a little
So do I have
fairy
to take
friend.
recoveries?
I would take a lot of recoveries.
If you want to rally now, you can take a recovery and do so. The next time you rally,
just
take
talking
recoveries,
over
you have to
Nope,
beat
that was
a save to make sure that it takes.
Okay.
However, you got a free one from her,
Right.
and so then this would technically be her.
Okay, so do I have to get above a certain point at this
Not in battle, no.
time? Okay.
Nope. And you know, if you have any of those, like, Reap the Dead spells that get you, you know, HP.
I feel better.
So yeah, you wake to see Orion zipping around the serpent's head.
Cool.
Slashing. Crying, for Veiv!
Oh, little Orion.
Sweet, sweet Orion.
Little soft boy.
You can see what I see in him now.
His valor and his sweetness.
Okay.
Are you gonna do anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay,
That was a lot of effort, to be fair.
You have an action, so if you don't want to physically do anything, you can take another recovery right now then.
Okay, yeah. I'll take
She's
it.
still
Yes.
playing dead.
She should act dead for a little while.
This is a
Yeah, if I'm dead, does it go away?
That's a
Yelling
pain
is
in
a
the
If you're what?
If I'm dead, does it leave me alone?
I mean, he did say
Theory.
meal this
Now we
year.
win.
You knocked the... Yeah.
That's fair.
Alright,
Wowzers.
and with that exciting twist, it is now the
Super heavy.
next round. Woo woo! Plus one to the escalation dice, and it is the auctioneer's turn. And
I'm gonna get attacked.
I think we should leave.
I want to open up the
That's
thingies
one
and leave.
thing we could do.
Open up the thingies and leave? Okay.
Open up the thingies for the animals, and we can all hop on an animal and ride away.
You're gonna...
I'll get us an exit.
You're gonna...
I'll get us an
Trip,
animal.
Yes, ma'am.
white or yellow?
White.
Alright. Does a 24 hit your PD?
Honey.
Okay.
Do
Darul.
bees make honey?
Does a 16 hit your PD?
Still would hit mine.
Wait, hang on.
If it's the same.
If it's
yes.
the same, you still get hit.
Yes, crap.
All right.
Dashed.
She shoots out a web and hits you, and you are stuck and hampered. And Darul, something about how she waves her hands dazes you, and you are
Her nails are
Dazed.
just lovely.
and sparkly.
So sparkly. I just was...
And she's going to attempt to disengage and run away.
Mm.
And she does not, so she stays there.
Gonna say, doesn't that
Alright.
give me an opportunity to attack, though?
Did you?
She did not move.
Well, if she's
She-
attempting to disengage.
Yes, and then she did not.
She failed. She said she did not. As if it never happened.
Oh,
As if it
okay.
never-
Well,
thank you.
Yeah, well, you
Huh.
and just...
Alright.
All right. So,
My turn?
'tis your turn. You are dazed
Mhm.
and confused.
Okay, Hunter Thompson. I'm going to rage.
Okay.
I'm going to launch into a rage
don't-
because her sparkly nails...
I think you need to go into a rage. You already have Boone on you.
There are other benefits in rage.
Yeah.
Are there? Okay.
Yeah.
If you are dazed, you have a -4 penalty to your attacks.
Correct. Yes. Wait, but the boon gives me... I can roll 2d20?
You roll 2d20.
I mean, you can always
But
say,
you subtract...
I noticed you wanted to leave. Would you like to part our separate ways?
Yeah, you could say that, but he's gonna rage, so no, he's not.
No, you know what? I'll leave the rage for the time being.
Okay.
I momentarily forgot about the boon. Granted.
Disengage.
No. No.
All right, so
Okay,
what are you going to
do?
Because I'm engaged by multiple enemies,
Mhm.
I am going to enact
Oh, there makes
Whirlwind.
Okay.
I didn't realize that.
So the first action of my turn, being engaged by 2 or more enemies, I'll make this attack towards the Auctioneer as well as one of the Varlings near me.
Okay.
I'll take a penalty until the start of my next turn. However, I'm going to roll separate melee attacks against each enemy. You just don't laugh at me.
I'm sorry, it's just funny.
So,
Don't forget about the -4.
So I have a non-natural 20 against an Auctioneer. Is 20 gonna hit her? PD?
PD? Yes.
Okay. And now I'm going to attack the Varling. Stand by. 17 gonna hit their PD.
17.
17.
17 will hit their PD, yes.
Outstanding. Stand by.
I feel like I have an idea.
Auctioneer takes...
Do you feel like you have an idea?
It sucks
16
that I'm
points
way
of
at the end
damage.
now. We're
16?
halfway through.
Varling takes 15 points of
no
damage.
idea.
How much?
We're at
15.
her
Okay.
event. She's gonna help us sprout. Literally a
And
daughter.
that is my turn. And I've got a -4 to AC and PD
We are sorting.
until next turn.
Okay.
Just because I want to.
Roll a save to see if you are undazed.
D20?
Yep.
Plus anything?
Nope.
Does she get the boon, or does he get the boon?
The boon is for attacks.
I didn't know if it applied or not.
God! He can't make this stuff up!
It was a natural 20.
Okay. You are no longer dazed.
Huzzah.
All right. The Serpent Man. He is going to take a swipe at Orion.
Those are some good dice.
Does Orion die?
Orion goes flying and hits a wall.
Yeah, don't let... No!
But is he okay? No.
I see
Miles.
this, and I cry out for him.
Cool. Shall we make an exit?
No, just do. It's okay.
Grab, Orion.
You know, you
Yes.
don't have to use a token to flee. If the group decides to flee, you will flee.
I'm just going to tell you right now.
We came
I'm voting
here
against
for a
it.
monster. You're not.
We're not fleeing.
leaving. Stakes are high. I get it.
Because we do take a penalty if we leave, right?
You take
Only
a campaign loss.
Yes.
That just means that maybe you don't find out information, maybe you don't actually clear out the auction.
Right.
Something bad happens. We don't. But I'm
We look
gonna
like
just...
a bunch of losers.
Yes. You know what? That's that.
Yeah.
Just no. My vote is no.
Just go take care of Orion. I'll take care of the rest.
Well,
Man.
Alright. This is unfortunate. Alright, so I guess I have 2 Varlings on me, first of all, right? Alright. So, question, are they mooks?
Yes.
So does damage transfer?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and use my dagger. And
Okay.
swipe at them.
Move up.
23 to hit.
Yes.
And
Nice.
damage is gonna be
Who are you hitting?
the mooks.
The most.
Has the auctioneer been damaged?
Yes.
Yes.
How do you spell
I've beaten the
mook?
crap out of her.
I have something
M-U-K?
that can do something, but I have to only be able to do it.
Right,
She
I
is
will
staggered.
do 2,
Yeah.
5,
We're gonna have
7.
full hit points first.
Yeah, no, I've already just beaten the heck out
So
of her.
13 damage.
13?
Hold on, I'll try to do sparks.
I can do math. Alright, you kill 1.
Nice. Good for you.
What does it
Thanks.
look like?
That's one. You
I'm
got
just
this,
gonna slice
team.
their pincer arms off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who needs arms? No one.
Why?
Yes. Okay. I would.
I can stick them on my tree.
I would like to call on my creator, the Red Alchemist, whose event we are at.
Yes. Now, your relationship with her, though, is not positive.
What?
It's conflicted, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But here's what I'm thinking. It's conflicted from my point of view, not
Sure.
hers.
Okay.
Shoot. Okay. I want to call on the Red Alchemist, and I want to
possibly go wrong?
I want to just kneel before her and be like, Red Alchemist. Like I'm praying almost. Like, Red Alchemist, you created me. Don't let this event destroy me and my best friends. You ruined my life Please
love
save
this.
my life
No, I love this.
by letting all of the animals free because I came here to get an animal. Allow them to be free, and they'll kill all the other people is what I'm thinking.
No, I love this.
And protect us from the animals. Or give us control over the animals. Please, Red Alchemist, look at what you've done to me.
Red,
No, I
yellow,
love this.
or white.
Of course you do. You
Like-
two always like each other's ideas.
No, this is
Red.
You and I are on the same page. These two are on the same
I know.
page.
And Veiv is just doing her own thing.
100%.
Okay. And that was a conflicted yes?
Mm-hmm.
Golly.
You
man.
establish that.
All right.
Well,
Your action is to call out to the Red Alchemist. Are you going to move or do anything?
can I do something also?
I think
Like,
she
can I
said,
take another
Do you have,
action?
Like a bonus
She-
action?
She said she moved in front of her to bow down
Free
in front of her and
action?
pray, right?
What does a free action mean?
It would have.
How many
A title.
obsidian souls have to die?
I don't
first,
know.
please?
I don't think so.
I don't
'cause
think
I
you
have
do
to draw
either.
tokens.
So far, it's been
Okay.
one.
So.
Are you going to move at all?
We don't run.
I'm probably
Oh, if
gonna run
everyone
over
dies,
to these
I'm out.
guys. I'm gonna run over.
Me too.
I want to be like
We
close by
don't
so I can.
run.
It's alright, we're on the same
Right.
page.
You want to like?
We don't
I'm,
Engage.
run.
I'm with them. I died, so I think I'm good to leave.
Well, I don't know if I'm praying. I don't think I'd be moving around.
Okay.
I'm praying.
Okay.
Everybody, give me space.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're half right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm over there.
Alrighty.
No.
The mooks.
Oh, I forgot to do the boon on the attack.
As long as
Does
I do.
12 hit your AC, Miles?
A what?
12 hit your AC?
No,
Haha, that one would have been good for me
And
too.
10 does not hit your AC, does it?
it does not.
Darul.
Oh.
But,
Sorry, what?
okay.
No, no.
Okay.
Are,
It's laughable.
not
They-
that I want him to get hit.
Wow! No, don't even
my
finish
God.
that
Don't
sentence.
don't
That
bang
was,
the table.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
All right.
sorry.
It's okay.
I-
The only reason why I know is because I've been yelled at.
I,
One
re-
too
I,
many
re-
syllables.
I remathed it in my head. We're
Oh,
good.
excuse me.
I remapped it.
Oh,
Okay.
AC, yes, including
No,
the
you're
penalty to whirlwind does not hit my AC. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
thinking about.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna cast
And
Sparks
also,
of Fate
you
at
can
the Auctioneer.
Okay.
Sparks of Fate is you get to choose. You get to either take ongoing lightning damage 5 times the Auctioneer's level, or you must roll twice on attacks and take the lower result.
So either roll
Nice.
twice to take the lower result, or what?
Take ongoing lightning damage 5 times your level.
Like happening?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Alright, I'll roll twice and take the lower. Like, that's a no-brainer there. Alright,
Yeah, that's gonna bite you in the behind.
alright, Veiv.
Play dead a little longer.
Recovery.
I'm thinking about it.
Recovery.
I think you should run out of there. I think you should attempt to disengage and run towards Y and myself.
Do you realize how many hit points they hit me in one turn?
I do. I very much do.
So do you want me to die, or
Well, if you roll well enough, they don't get the advantage. They don't get to attack.
You can always roll to disengage, and
Okay.
if you don't make it, choose not to move. You have to roll an 11 or better to get away from
so
them.
far it's not going well.
Just change your technique.
I can give
Or
you the
die.
lucky die.
Oh, I thought she was going to drop it in there. I was like, oh, we can take it. We can take it.
All right, I'll roll to disengage.
Okay.
You should.
You need an 11 or better.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
No.
if you still choose to move, you will now get the attack of opportunity, or you could choose to not go anywhere.
I'm just not gonna go anywhere.
Just turtle it.
Okay. Are you going to keep turtling?
You
Sure,
can take a
just-
recovery while you're down.
Can I?
Roll again to see if it'll take.
Nope.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So I think I actually realize now.
Okay.
I sit.
And you're just going to sit there?
on you just now.
Not going to
No,
cast
it's fine.
anything?
Can I cast
should.
without getting up?
Yeah. You can cast a spell without standing up.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then. I would like to do Death's Gauntlet.
Okay.
I'm reserving this one.
Alrighty.
I'm ready to use it. in a minute.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
Does 18 hit? Anything?
Hit
PD?
his PD? Yes, it does.
Cool. Nice. Alrighty.
Here, share the dice box. I can put half these away.
That's fine. Okay.
Would you like to share the dice box? I can put half of these away.
I actually kind of like looking at them. It's like such a beautiful array of colors and shapes.
Those are my favorites.
It's tough because these are earthy. You know, like I get like an earthy vibe from them. But those are
9.
beautiful.
9 points of damage.
But those ones are so
Yes.
cool. They remind me of
And
like
is this the one where the hands come out?
Sonic. Like, you know, the cubes
The
spin around
hands
with
that
the
were
push
on the
button?
walls migrate.
Yes.
They move and they clutch at the Serpent Man. All right.
Auctioneer.
Round 3.
Huzzah! The escalation dice goes on.
Wait, round 2 or round 3?
Round 3.
It's round 3.
It's round 3, so it's
round
up to-
Right, it's
0
yeah.
escalation. Round 2, 1 escalation.
Right.
Round 3.
Well, things
All right.
are escalating quickly.
Oh, wow. Just
-10.
Okay, so...
hold on.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, that was an excellent pun.
All right. The Auctioneer is going to disengage herself
Successfully?
She's scared.
successfully
That silly goose.
and flees down a
Done.
tunnel.
You have to make it real. You have to make it real.
I appreciate that.
Where, like,
Back
Out
behind the
the-
stage.
Shoot, so now if the animals
Down.
come out, it's gonna be irrelevant. Ooh.
No,
Wait,
if
why
they
would
come
it
out,
be-
it's gonna be real bad.
It's gonna be real bad.
Oh, I've got something in my eye.
Okay, take it.
Darul, it is your turn.
Clear out the mook and let's go. Sorry.
It's really hard to figure out. I think I have like a chip of mascara or a eyelash, and I don't know which.
I'm sorry.
What is your choice, Darul?
well, for one, the effects of whirlwind have ended,
Yes.
which is good
Yes.
because now my AC and PD are back up.
Yes.
Seeing the Red Alchemist flee.
Not the Red Alchemist.
Auctioneer.
Auctioneer. Thank you. Sorry, there was a
You're fine.
I did it already. I know.
It's another A title. I get it.
something.
I did it earlier.
But, okay, Brittany. Just
Right, focus.
just
Yeah.
take it easy.
What are you doing?
I am trying to. I want to follow the auctioneer down the
Okay.
tunnel.
You
I
can attempt
so
to disengage and chase after
I
her.
think you should help clear out the area and then maybe go help our 2 dead people.
Yeah, you still have 2 mooks on you. Oh man, it's driving me nuts.
What?
I have something.
Okay, I'm going to engage Whirlwind again,
Okay.
since I'm engaged by 2 or more enemies. On both of these mooks. There we go. And I still have Boon of
Is
Destiny.
Whirlwind an at will or daily or once per battle?
First action of your turn.
It doesn't specify. It just says it
Here.
has to be the first action.
Pass it down. I believe that I can utilize it. I just take a penalty when I utilize it.
Okay.
Pass it down.
I
Pass it.
have the book. You don't need to pass it
Yeah.
down.
Well, I said pass it down and then.
Yeah, you can make a whirlwind attack as the first action of your turn when you are engaged by 2 or more enemies. It does
Okay.
not stop it, so it just he has to do it first.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. So, does a 23 hit their AC?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, the first one's AC, and then... Ooh, and then... Hold on, mathing. 25, which, yes, also
Yes.
does. Okay. See...
I'm down there. I'm sorry. I have to get this thing out of my eye.
First one
Luck in
takes
there.
16 points of damage. Second
16?
one
Okay.
takes 14 points of damage.
He might
All right.
clear him out.
How did you get both of them? What does it look like?
So,
Will you take those discs off? Like you do so joyfully.
So true.
Darul, holding one hammer in front of him
Mhm.
and one hammer behind, spins around, obliterating one Varling with his right hand and the second one with his left. And just a splash of green ooze falls out over this altar.
Stage.
Stage something.
I love how it was blood and you're like, altar, yes. Just great.
Alrighty. It is the Serpent Man's turn, and he is hungry.
Did you just say Clash Points? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you play
right.
Jackals too?
Somebody
This
needs
is-
to flash points.
This is when
All right.
Flash Points come in handy.
Oh, right.
You don't
Did
have
you-
that.
He
Jackals
is
too?
going to lean down.
Oh my goodness.
He suspects you're alive, seeing as like ghostly hands are coming at him, and he's gonna grab the back of your horns, your head, and lift you up and attempt to do some hypnotic
Can I just close my eyeballs?
case. Well, luckily you can, because I believe 13 is lower than your MD.
Yeah, she closed her eyes before she got
It is.
hypnotized.
And he
Nice
hisses
job.
and drops you again. Miles.
Yep. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore the Varling that's on me and shoot at the Snake Man and yell at him.
What do you say?
Oi, you, don't touch my friend.
Aw.
Oi!
Oi!
Just like that.
Very nice.
20?
Versus
PD.
PD, yes.
Okay. And that's the wrong dice.
All right.
10 damage.
Just so you know, because you did that, you did get an attack of opportunity from the Varling.
Mm-hmm.
Even though...
Because you're
You're
engaged.
You were engaged.
So you're
I'm not
just...
running. I'm
No, I know.
Still.
But since you are shooting a ranged weapon at someone other than him, he kind of like stabs you in the back real fast.
Mhm.
Or he attempts to.
Alright, I'll take it. But 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. All right, 20 against your AC.
That'll hit.
Okay, 5 damage.
Okay.
10 damage. All right. We're going to go ahead and skip
No.
No.
What's next? Why's next?
the Varling.
No, why
Well,
goes
no,
next?
Y is next. You're right.
Yeah.
Y is
Oh.
next.
I thought you were gonna say skip me, and I was like, okay,
Make that
the
11.
Red
I forgot I
Alchemist
had a
definitely
Varling.
did not hear my cries, and I'm dead, so.
No, you're
Sorry, why you don't get a turn. This
Okay,
time.
Okay.
tell me something good.
Well, what are you going to do?
We're all gonna die.
Wait, I just pleaded the Red Alchemist, and that homie did nothing? Oh my
It's
goodness, I
literally
can't
been
believe I
6
lifted the-
seconds.
Yeah, not
alright.
much time has elapsed.
Okay, who's near me?
You should get rid of the snake guy.
The snake guy, Orion, Veiv, well, the pile that was Sparky.
But he's not. I'm alive,
Wait, is that-
technically.
You're probably gonna have
Is
to
that
resurrect him
Varling
again.
close to me? It seems like maybe.
Nearby, far away.
Frick. Okay, so I rolled
Any better?
everything, and I was super lucky. I get to use my Bolting Thunder, but since it's the first time I'm using it, I'm going to rename it to something way cooler, like Sunshine and Rain. No, I already have Sunshine. I'll have to think about it later. I should have planned this. I'm sorry. Anyways, how does a 25 against this guy's PD?
It is successful.
Neat. So he gets
Neat.
wait. So 4 plus 7 is 11. Nice. So that much lightning damage to this homie.
All right.
there. And then I'm supposed to have another amount of thunder damage, but there's nobody else nearby, so that's all I get.
There is not. All right. It is the little Varling's turn, and it is going to attempt to stab you again.
Yeah, makes sense.
Ooh, even better. 22.
Yep, that'll hit.
5 more damage.
That'll hit.
Thank you.
Oh, Miles.
No, I'm actually pretty fine.
And
You
Trip.
are fine.
Yes. What's your health at?
Nice.
20.
I'm gonna cast.
Are you staggered yet?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
You are staggered.
Well, there's no one around you, so you're okay.
That's fair. And either way, we're just feeding intel to Trip.
Okay. So it's a meditation, so I'm not casting. Technically, I'm gonna mend the corporeal fabric, which essentially means that I grant half or the full amount to an ally instead of healing myself. So I'm gonna give that to him since he's staggered, so he can spend a recovery, or I will spend a recovery to heal, and add my wisdom modifier, which is I think technically a 4 without without the level.
Yep.
To the amount healed. So that would be a D6 plus
2d6.
2d6 plus
Oh, yeah.
2. So 3, 4, 5,
6,
6.
It's 11.
So that's 11.
plus 4,
Engineer.
15.
No, I think it's just 11. Right? Spend a recover to heal. Add my
What's the modifier? So
2 times it fits, so it's 11.
2d6 plus 2. You rolled 3. You rolled 6. That's 9. Plus 2 is 11. Plus 4 is 15.
It's 15.
15.
I'm not a mather.
It's okay. I will gladly take it because that puts me at 35 out of 40.
Sweet.
All right.
I'm no longer staggered. That is a good thing.
Am I still also webbed?
I'm sorry.
Roll a d20.
To shake off the...
It's gonna be a loud sound. I'm still webbed.
You're still webbed. You
The
are
3.
stuck in a hamper.
This is embarrassing.
Your little pincers are caught
Yeah.
in webs.
Oh.
Yes, they are.
I'll kiss it for fun.
Make it
All
better.
right, Veiv.
Seems to be what
All
I'm
right.
trying to
It worked earlier.
You can try and
I'm
get
gonna-
away again.
Okay, I'll try to get away. And
Okay.
it's 11 or
Mhm.
better. Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yep.
try to spend a recovery. Yep. Nope.
Okay.
I am going to cast Death's Gauntlet again.
Okay.
You should just roll a different die.
Okay. Oh.
16.
What? No, 18.
Because you added the +2.
No. 20.
Versus
No.
PD.
Yes.
Successful.
Nice. Yes. Finally.
I keep forgetting that we have the escalation die.
Yeah,
I do too.
That's for you guys.
I know.
I mean,
haven't-
I'll take it.
I mean, I haven't missed
I'll use
yet,
it.
so
Wait, is that to
It's not a
damage as
big
well?
No.
it's just a hit.
Modifier 6.
There are a few things the escalation die
7
helps my stuff with,
points
because I don't
damage.
roll to hit
7.
anything.
All right.
Right.
It's actually sometimes rather boring.
And I'm just
Cool.
gonna keep chilling down here.
Keep.
We're just
Okay. He is aware that you are awake, and as long as you are prone, he gets an additional attack towards you. Not like 2 attacks, but he gets a bump to his attack.
You might just want to get up.
okay. I'll
Okay.
just get up then.
So she is standing now. All right. We'll go one more round and see where you guys are. Round 4. Darul, you are up.
I killed everything around me, so
Yep.
I'm...
Help.
Go that way.
It'll take 2 movements to get into that area.
I'm going to take a double movement to get into that area
Okay.
to help.
Dun, dun, dun.
I just got
Perfect. Right there.
a little bit more healed.
Okay.
So I'm feeling a little bit better, and I'm ready to smash a lizard. And that's my turn, correct?
I'm ready to get out of here before whatever
And the
Red
effects,
Alchemist
the negative
does
effects
happens.
of Whirlwind have worn off, so I'm back to my AC and PD as normal.
There's something
Lovely.
we can do about
It is
that.
the serpent's turn.
Good for
Yeah,
him.
get out of here.
Well, no, because Why is after the serpent. Or you are.
Veiv, what's your current hit points?
Oh,
Mine?
well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
6.
So we can't go anywhere.
6.
Because it's going to happen on Y's turn, I think.
You're down again.
What's gonna happen?
I'm just gonna
Red
tell you
Alchemist
that
stuff.
now.
All right.
I don't.
So,
Miles is the epitome of
Veiv?
I just got my coffee.
I'm dead.
Can we sit down?
May I? May I? As I see the serpent strike Veiv, I
He doesn't
scream
help
out again in horror.
They can't
I'm
help
gonna
in
stop
combat.
you
Oh, dang it.
because it is Miles' turn.
Dang it.
That's
That's fine.
does the lizard look like he's taking any damage?
Sure, he's
Like-
taking damage.
Is he halved? Staggered at all? Cool. That's the answer I was expecting.
Has the lizard taken any damage?
Yes.
Oh.
But I mean,
I'm trying real hard, guys.
they're trying to sell
I know
this
what you
thing,
guys
so
are
it's
doing.
probably
Wait.
beastie is none other.
They're trying to sell it?
Well, he was
Uh-huh.
going to be sold, so he's probably
Oh. That was
Why?
a bad one.
Why?
Diplomacy.
Wait, where are you trying to be?
Down.
no. Wait, why are you trying to be
All
down?
the slithery
I
little snake.
Told
She's
everybody, but
drowned.
nobody was listening.
No.
I'm dead.
I heard you.
You
I
died
tried.
again?
Thank you. Yes.
Did the serpent kill you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, you're dead?
I don't know yet.
She's not fully dead. but
You'll be fine.
she's
Don't
below
worry,
0.
I got this.
Oh, where are you? Hit points.
I don't know. Negative amount that is more than
Negative amount.
12.
More than 12. Cool.
Ooh,
That's
that
You're-
is very
wait,
bad.
What? How are you?
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
God.
It's okay. I
All
can
right.
fix this.
We have a way out. I think we should take it.
I mean, I would agree with that, but I feel like I don't have vote now.
But all
Wait,
she
what
said
is the way out?
You guys can flee at any time.
The
And
choice
he's
is
not
we
even
can just
staggered at
leave.
this
You
point.
take a campaign loss, and Veiv is down, so no, I'm not leaving.
You can
Well,
track her
we
body
only
out
have
with
two
you.
Take
enemies
her
left.
with us.
We have 2 enemies.
There is a freaking slithery little snake.
Do you
This
all?
is the only guy that's here.
And I'm
If we kill him,
massive.
and 1 mook.
I don't give a crap
and
about a
one
milk,
little
but
black chip,
Yeah, it started.
We're not
ignoring
running.
him.
We'll
we're
kill
not
him.
running.
We'll kill him.
I tried my best to
Guys.
distract the lizard from killing her.
It's okay. I will save you. I got a defensive spell. Don't even worry
We need to
about
revive her.
it.
This is number 2 in this combat. And I've never died before, you guys.
Yeah, you're an amateur at that.
So at least you have him there to help you,
Anyways,
I don't know how comforting that is.
anyone opposed to leaving?
Yes.
yes.
If we could take her with us,
Yes. There's only 2 enemies. We can kill them.
you're still opposed to leaving?
Yeah, I don't
Alright.
want to take a campaign loss.
We can kill them.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and roll to disengage.
Okay.
Wait, I'm sorry.
If I die, can I come back as the serpent person? Because that would be awesome.
That would be very cool.
I doubt that
We would
that's-
discuss
We.
Cool.
your
okay.
next option.
I feel like we're
discuss
getting in
it.
trouble.
It's
Uh,
in discussion.
The
did,
bad
in
talk
fact,
is just
disengage.
waiting, you know?
Okay.
Well, that's
I rolled a 12.
Maybe why
Okay.
So I'm gonna move. I guess I'm gonna move towards Y.
Do you want to?
Yeah,
So you'll be nearby now.
I'll go hang out with her.
Okay.
But again, I am gonna go ahead and shoot at the lizard.
Okay.
You better hit it freaking hard.
Does a 19 hit?
AC.
PD.
PD.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait. Yes. Is it AC or PD?
If it's with your crossbow, it's typically AC.
Then it's AC.
PD is like spells and special
Yeah,
things.
it's AC.
AC, no.
With the
So-
escalation die?
Wait, I forgot to roll twice.
And
Guys,
did you take? Yeah. Did you take on the?
Let me
Yeah.
ask you on the
escalation
die.
die.
That's escalation.
It's
die.
okay. I rolled a nat 20.
Okay, that will hit.
Dang.
Cool.
Double your damage.
That's-
Yeah.
Baller.
I'm pretty excited about that. Alright.
Also, wow. Why are you staring red at me? Because I said baller.
So that's 5.
Is that why you're disappointed in me, Becca? I'm so sorry. I'll just see myself out by.
No freaking way.
It'll
Round
be 20
2, babe.
damage.
Check it out.
So
Look at
again,
what
20?
I rolled. What are
20?
the chances
Yeah.
I roll that? Again. I'm just a lifesaver, and you guys all laugh at me, but really, I'm
We laugh at you.
Nobody's laughing at
double checking.
you.
There's no one that's alive
They're
next
just
to.
awkwardly laughing
Man.
in your vicinity.
I'm alive and I'm next to this.
He's talking about engaged.
Am I
Because
not
that would
engaged?
no.
No, you're not.
You didn't.
You
yet.
have to do another
Yeah.
movement to
You
be
did.
engaged.
Oh, okay.
You were
okay,
real
I missed
far
that.
away.
I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah, you were that
All right.
far away.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Wait, did you hit it?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Why? What do you want to do?
nothing from the Red Alchemist still.
It's been about 12 seconds, and it's probably going to happen right after your turn.
I'm kind of
Sick.
slightly
Dope.
terrified.
Okay, so
I'm
a couple things
way
are
more
happening
terrified
here.
than that.
Friends and family. We should all
I'm
pay
dead.
attention. Lots is going on. So I got I drew a defense token, which is my defensive warp, is my warp, so I had to roll for a high weirdness. My high weirdness is to choose myself or one ally with temporary hit points and double those hit points. I don't think anybody has temporary hit points already, though.
Why does
Orion does.
I mean, Orion does.
Okay, so save that, homie.
Yeah, that's the only
Double
reason why
those
he's still
temporary-
alive.
Oh,
Is your
thank
temporary hit points.
goodness. Thank goodness.
And now he has
Okay.
double the temporary
Save your
hit points.
fiance.
On to the next. Right, so I do have a defensive warp, so until the end of my next turn, I get a +2 to my AC.
Okay.
I'm kind of just hanging out, so I don't know why that's relevant. I still have all of my hit points. Anyways, so, and then I had to roll for my Chaos Blessing, which is going to be my defense spell, and I got an 18, which is healing, which is where, in fact, me or a nearby ally with the fewest hit points can heal using a recovery.
Okay. Who has the fewest hit points?
Yeah, that's probably me.
It's Veiv.
Well, she's negative hit points.
She's dead.
She died a second time.
Oh, no.
Give it to Veiv.
I'm not optimistic about you coming back. So,
You're
I'm
the
still
worst.
optimistic about Serpent.
He wants to run away. He doesn't think.
Maybe the Red Alchemist will heal you.
Is that like
so I take a
The Red Alchemist?
recovery
No.
die.
Cool.
Recovery dice.
Yes.
Yes.
It's 2d whatever. 2d8 plus.
So I'm at full health again.
Yeah,
Veiv, we
lucky
will have a
luck.
conversation.
I'm gonna be a serpent.
All right. Cool.
Serpent sword mage.
All right.
I'm okay. I mean, just plain old serpent person is cool.
The
He has
Varlings?
hypnosis too.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a
I'm
class
sorry, what is
feature.
the defense bonus?
Dude, I'm so in.
PD, MD, AC, those are all your defenses.
I told you. Should.
This says that the defense bonus effect now applies
Just-
to all
just
the
roll
target's
once.
defenses.
Once.
Don't.
Yeah,
don't
so
hit him right
if
now,
you
'cause
so
we're
your
on
+2
Just wait
is to
until
your-
we're off camera, then.
Good call.
armor class
No evidence.
in that feat, I think it is. Is it a
Coming
feat?
from
Then it'll
right by
be
the
8
lawyer.
+2 to your AC
I mean,
And
hey, if
PD,
they approve,
and
I'm
MD.
not a looker.
Alright, sick.
I am.
So, all right, Trip.
Okay, so serious question, Veiv. You don't want to come back.
I mean, I would love to come back. I just didn't have a lot of hope at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna try, and obviously you can tell me no. I have a complicated relationship with the Demoloth because I'm the only person in existence that knows how to bring him back.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't like that because that limits his options just to me.
Mm-hmm.
I also rolled a 5 on him,
Mm-hmm.
so my request of him is if he assists in bringing her back, she will then be able to be used in the ceremony when it is time. She will be bound to him in that regard, and we will be one step closer.
Question:
Mhm.
Can I use my icon relationship with Demoloth for that reason? But mine's a 6.
Ooh.
So
Things are heating up.
Ooh. Double Demoloth.
Okay.
Double Demoloth.
Double down Demoloth.
Interesting.
Veiv, you are currently fighting in spirit. You give a +2 to someone.
all right. Can I resurrect Sparky?
Can she inhabit
no.
Sparky?
I'm very close to you, and I'm going to smash you.
She
That's true.
enters
I'm gonna.
the
Yeah, I'll
body
give
of
you.
Sparky.
How awesome would that be?
Pile of bones.
Would be amazing.
Wait, so is Sparky officially dead?
I mean, I'm almost officially dead.
But if you come back to life, does Sparky as well?
I can resurrect him if I come back to life.
It's the problem with necromancers; they just keep bringing them back.
And apparently dying themselves.
All right.
Apparently.
It is. Okay, this is going to go a bit longer than our normal break time. I think we're going to have about one more round here. Actually, there might be more than one.
I'm gonna kill it in this next round.
I don't think you will.
No. So I,
That doesn't sound like
with more of
optimism.
you guys together, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call this a break now. So the escalation die has just kicked up to 4,
Oh my god.
wherever that is.
I don't think I've ever played this long in combat.
Darul, you will be starting.
I have
We're going to
so
take
many
about
cool things I
20
can do
minutes to take a break, breather. I have some things to discuss with Rachel.
Mhm.
Oh, no.
That
Don't
sounds
worry.
like a bad
I will
sign.
kill the serpent man.
And then, yeah, come back to see if this party survives or if they flee
How dare
or
you.
No, we're not fleeing.
if they are victorious.
I die before I
Um,
flee.
I did.
Not the option I want.
Thank you so much for watching. This is 13th Age, the Heroes at the Edge of Desolation. We'll see you in about 20 minutes. Welcome back to Iconic Production, the Heroes at the Edge of Desolation, our 13th Age Monday night game. If you were with us earlier, you witnessed a battle, 5 rounds of a battle, as people died. and
As
Twice.
one people died.
there was struggling, and the battle continues as the Serpent Man has said he would like to eat Veiv. She does taste like
Mhm.
mutton.
Very tart.
Makes sense.
And, yeah.
What
Like
the-
However,
steak,
They're so good.
mutton
No.
steak.
However,
even with
Oh, that's really tart.
Vave's death twice, people have used and called in favors with the icons in order to help potentially stave off her death. However, as of right now, Veiv is not returning during this battle. Her spirit is not in her body. So she'll be fighting in spirit with you, which is giving you guys bonuses. Okay.
Got that. Wasn't it?
You
a
did,
plus
Yep, +2.
2. Okay, thank you.
to every roll.
Apparently, I'm not that big.
Plus 20.
No.
Plus 2.
All right.
Those honeycombs?
So
Is
There
the
are,
sneak on its
like
side
freeze-dried
eating?
raspberries?
he might be 9 a little.
cheese wisps.
That makes sense.
Kind of just 9 at Vave's body.
Mostly
As
I doubt
escalation dice is +4. Darul, it is your turn.
that. Smash. You told me
I
to tell you.
mean, basically, it's
Hulk smash.
Darul is going to take a flying jump at the Serpent Man and smash him with his hammer. I know, big surprise, right?
You're having way too much fun with those.
I'm waiting to see if we actually hit it or
You
not.
gotta,
Yeah, but
hold it-
it's
you gotta hold it
so
from the
good.
other side, though. Otherwise, yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta get the angles.
He jumped.
Does a 21 hit his AC?
Just. His AC is 21.
Excellent.
Yikes, That's
All right.
difficult.
And then he rolls and gets back up like this. Yeah.
I think he's going to stay engaged.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It is beautiful though. I really liked living through that.
This is why we have, people who help.
People who
Ooh,
else.
Yellowskis.
I mean, I gotta do something now that I'm dead.
So 18 damage.
18 damage.
Wow.
Hmm.
Good work, team.
Yeah, my little metallic
takes up
die
1/18
has been.
Are we staggered?
My metallic
He
dice
is
have been
now
on point.
staggered.
By how many points?
Some.
So
All right,
it's like
it is his turn.
65?
It's more
And
than
he
68.
is going to turn
It's at least 69.
At
and
least
hit
69.
Too much.
He needs
the
70. So
rule.
140.
The
I'm
rule.
thinking 150.
Yes.
Your
That's what I
AC
Mhm.
17,
Hits.
24 points of damage.
Are you dead?
No, I'm still alive. I'm staggered, but I got
Take
six,
recovery.
6 points left.
Oh my god.
I will when I can.
Start doing
Miles.
I would.
Yeah.
Takes a while.
I'm
Should
gonna.
Excuse me, just half a second. Quick question. I'm so sorry. Racial power. That's your best shot. Do I make use of that now, or would it kick in a
It
minute?
would be right now.
Right now. Then that's where I'm going to cry out. That's your best shot, and take a recovery.
Okay,
Again,
Miles.
Yeah,
So sorry.
I'm shooting again with my bow.
Pew pew.
Pew pew, Merca. I rolled
Wow.
a natural 20. I guess we can see if I roll again.
That is.
I rolled
beautiful,
2
man.
natural 20s.
Congratulations.
Does that do anything?
No.
I didn't think so. But I'm really happy
Congratulations.
about that because that was unlikely.
I recovered above staggered.
Just so you know, you might not get those dice again. But continue.
No! You can't steal these dice again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, that was unfortunate. Okay. So that will be 18.
18.
Guys are taking some good
Okay.
hits.
All right. Why?
I'm trying to just smash it
Oh,
into
oh,
a...
Yeah, you're doing great.
Just
I get sneak attack damage.
Yes.
I'm sorry, can I roll that?
Yes.
Thank you.
You didn't already?
I did not.
Okay.
Because I assumed everyone was dead over there.
Nearly.
As I said, Miles
Miles.
just walked in 15 minutes late with Starbucks.
Go ahead and
Hey,
add,
guys.
go ahead and add 2 damage to that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so much more damage,
Hey, 20's better
Every
than
point
18.
counts, man.
Cool.
Every
All right.
point.
Yeah, damage is damage.
Why?
Okay, so
Excuse me.
I've decided that so I drew an attack spell, so I have to attack. And the attack spell that I rolled is the Force Tentacles, but I'm going to change it and change it to Trenticles because it's going to be tree tentacles.
That's fitting.
Yeah,
You get this gift for
right? Okay, so
tree
so,
So it's gonna be vines.
so I draw my stick out, okay, because I want to use my magic
Essentially
weapon.
what tree tentacles are, just vines.
And how does
It's like a thorn whip.
Yeah.
18 hit that
Did
home?
you add
How does a 22 hit that home?
his AC is
Tentacles.
21, so it hits.
Ah, neat. Okay, so then 1d10 plus d10.
Yeah, those seem to be,
D10. This could be a 10,
Yes.
right?
chopped up,
Yes.
even like cereal or like peanut butter, something.
So 8.
Eight
Very happy
plus,
memories. They're very
charisma.
So good.
7. Yeah, so 8 plus 7. Math. 17.
18, or 15.
15.
8 plus
you-
7 is 15.
Okay, but did you add your level to that?
Yes.
7?
Yep. That's yep.
Okay, you don't add your level to damage. So it's 8 plus 5 or 8 plus 4. Charisma plus 4. So it's 8 plus 4. So 12.
Mm.
I don't get extra
So
because of
it's
my
just-
stick?
It's just plus your modifier.
Is
It's not
your,
plus your level.
does your stick give you plus 1 damage?
It just says plus 7. I think it's my modifier plus level. So no, I don't think it does.
Alrighty.
It's valiant
Oh,
effort.
look at those sad eyes. I can resist.
Come on.
Anyway, alright. Trip, it's your turn.
Wait, does
Trip is my
Orion
turn?
Get to fight?
No, he has temporary
He
hit
has been
points.
stunned. He got knocked into the wall, and the only reason
How's
he's
your
not
health?
dead is because of your temporary hit points.
You're good. I don't need to do anything, so I can do damage and not on you.
You
Okay.
have to go find him, though.
Okay. I'm gonna use even the strong will perish. So that's just going to be, it's going to be 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yep.
All right.
Why is it
Cool.
9? Is it wisdom plus?
It's charisma plus escalation,
Nice.
and then it stacks every level.
All right. Veiv, in your fighting spirit, who are you going to give a bonus to? This is going to be a +1 bonus now.
Oh, sad.
Freaking
I'll go with
Oh, yeah.
Miles.
Miles,
Vei's
you have a
not dead.
+1 from Veiv because she's fighting in spirit, and she reminds you in spirit. How do you inspire him? Avenge me.
Nice.
Avenge me.
Okay. Escalation dice kicks up.
So now it would be 10 damage, which is what's going to happen if it's still alive.
You should. I don't think it will be.
Cool.
Here's the funny thing.
Why?
I'm going to kill it.
Yes.
Unless you die. I didn't say
You hear a
Finally.
feminine laughter
No.
that. Yep, that sounds about right.
in your ear. And
No, this is a good thing.
I'm filled with regret.
there is
Hey, my spirit comes with you guys.
something is creaking
This is really driving me nuts.
in the arena.
Creaking.
Like it's opening.
Yeah, that sounds
What
about
is
right.
it?
The rule is your turn.
Sorry, guys. Really should have made friends with my destroyer, you know?
Do we feel everything opening? Or do we feel this rumbling?
It's not a rumble.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a creak.
Do we hear a creak?
Do you have a connection to the Red Alchemist?
No.
No.
Cool.
That rule.
So,
Needle pulling thread.
right. In my right hand, I've been holding my father's hammer. In my left hand, I've been holding my mother's hammer. And at the last session, I slightly forgot about the bonuses to my mother's hammer.
Yes.
And as I swing the hammers up, gentle kiss to my mother's hammer, and then bring it down on the serpent man's face.
Okay.
So I have a +1 to damage and
Tink.
+1 to crit range. And considering I still have the bone, here we go. So a 20. Hang on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 20.
You don't
20.
have the +2 from her anymore.
Right,
You're still
right.
counting
No,
that.
no, no.
Okay.
I rolled a natty 20. So
Okay.
28 hits, right, and then double damage, right?
Yep.
Okay, good times. $26 damage.
26 damage. The rule. What does it look like?
Again, from right to left. So I smash my mother's hammer through his face. There are teeth and blood and scales flying everywhere else, and they splatter up against the wall. And his body shivers and shakes as I have decimated and liquefied his brain.
Cool.
Sick.
All right. You see, kind of from some of the rubble, a small cat-like creature trotting past Daru and up to Y, and in the creature's mouth is Orion, dazed, still alive,
I'm confused.
but dazed,
No.
and it kind of drops it, and then it kind of sits back and looks at you.
That's
And it's like a porcu-cat. Cat with porcupines.
I raise my
that
hammer.
one.
saw a porcupine yesterday.
I want.
It-
Wait, no.
Kind of just sits there and
That's pretty
tilts
cool.
its head at you.
I want to look at it and say, "Do you want to be my little kitty?" We
It
could be
turns
best
and starts
friends.
to walk away. Do you reach out for it?
No,
I
you
reach
should-
out after it, as in like, please come back. But I understand it's a free animal. It wants some space.
All right. Are we in combat at this point?
I also want
Combat
to be
has
cradling
ended.
Orion.
Okay.
Wait, that guy died?
I'm gonna say.
I'm sorry, didn't you want to run away?
Yeah. I'm gonna say to everyone, all right, guys, let's get out of here.
Wait, but we
And
didn't
I'm
get
gonna
a
also run
monster.
over and try and carry Vave's body.
So you get over to Veiv,
I'm gonna ask for help because she's big.
I got you, buddy.
and as you lean down, she is unconscious. She is breathing.
Oh, okay.
She is alive,
Yes!
but not conscious. And as you and Rule pick her up,
Shh. Go ahead.
will you two roll a perception for me?
You don't see the tree
Wow.
What do we add to that?
Thanks.
and it hits you in the...
I don't
That'd be
know.
wisdom plus level,
I don't think I'll notice anything.
and then plus a background.
Okay. I'm going to use Rival Temple Infiltrator again
Okay.
because if I have to take someone out on the way in, I know if they're dead.
Okay.
So just for that, it's going to be a 13.
Okay.
Has
Oh, do I get Boon still? Okay, cool.
with my background of a life in the mines, there were many times when other dwarves passed out. I had to help pick them up and carry them out and take care of them and do it in a gentle fashion.
Mhm.
And as such, my total roll was a 16.
Okay. Miles, as you lift Veiv up, she seems lighter than you actually would have expected her to be. She still has the gauntlet, she still has all of her accoutrements and everything, but there's just something about it. Maybe it's... some part of her doesn't seem like it's there anymore. Darul, if you're slightly closer perception, Veiv, Rachel, would you actually like to tell Darul what is now missing?
Both my horns are now gone.
That's not right.
Oh no! I call one.
I'm just a little
Just
lamb.
You can't.
They're not
call it-
attached.
you
I'm
can't-
pretty sure they're gone.
We can't find them.
They're gone?
Pretty sure
gone.
Demeloth would have taken them.
Oh.
So,
In the future, I'll claim all the horns.
I think I have rights to horns.
Pretty
She's
much.
probably
She was a
right.
necromancer. She kind of can just sew it onto her, right? I'm pretty sure that's
you
how
guys
it works.
are
That's totally how
able
that
to
works.
use the chaos of what is happening to get out
Yay.
and
Chaos.
back to the surface of the sewers. And you guys are heading back to Boaz, or are you heading to a temple?
I'd probably head back to Boaz.
Temple.
But can I check and see if the lizard man had anything on him before
Yeah,
we run
I'd
out?
like to go find the animal.
You are carrying Veiv.
So,
So if
Miles,
they want to look through.
Okay.
Miles, as we are carrying her out, and we need to
Oh,
carry
take
her
her
to a temple for healing,
I just
we'll shout, but we'll shout behind us, loot the bodies. Like, pretty simply.
All right.
bodies!
Okay,
See you at
I'm
the
gonna loot
temple.
the bodies.
Okay, roll d20.
15.
Okay. You find a... It was kind of tucked behind one of his scales, but it's a little amulet type thing.
Would that be the amulet that controls the serpent?
Possibly.
That whole time I wanted to be like, Diplomacy.
And then we could have kept him.
I thought about trying to.
And nobody was going to, and I was like,
Can
I
I
don't want to be the only one.
Can I search
You know
for
what?
any
would've
open
gone
cages
for it.
with maybe like
Oh,
cowering little animals that want to be
Roll
saved?
an investigation, so intelligence plus level plus background. And let's see what you find.
All about those little cat.
Oh yes, because
friends.
because elemental permit of the woods, I would have great relationships with animals in
True.
general. What am I? Say it again. What modifier?
Intelligence and level.
Right. Okay, so and a D20.
Yep.
Please, red alchemist. I would like a little pet. Okay, so the pet is not for me. I got a 6. Wait, do I get the elemental?
Yeah.
11!
Plus level?
That's
Plus
it.
intelligence?
Yep. Plus 5?
No.
16!
11? Okay.
11.
As you're searching, you do find the porcupine cat again.
Can I keep it?
You gotta try and convince the porky cat to follow you.
Oh, Porky Cat. What would Porky Cats be into? Wait.
Head scratches.
Maybe try to
Only
give it a
someone had
hug.
one dried dead rabbit.
Wait.
I don't think she has any.
Okay, wait.
Do you have
Rabbit
all the
is
No, I
what
think
I would
you
need?
have it.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
thought.
I mean...
Whatever
something
you would
to-
feed a cat or a porcupine.
Yeah.
A Porky Cat.
So
How would
basically,
a Porky Cat be
you
invented?
could feed it anything. Porcupines are vegetarians. Cats, omnivore. I think.
What about a vial of dwarven blood?
That is not very interesting.
Oh,
That is
yes,
my
it
blood.
is.
I like
Not
where this is
happy.
going.
Okay.
Maybe
I've
I'll
got
change
it.
it
Okay,
to
check
something else.
this out. My Chaos Mage is going to, with Orion... Actually, I should be cradling him. I want to reach into my little thing, and I want to pull out my basket, because I have my
This is
basket for collecting items. I want to put it on my arm and signal that I want it to go there. And then I want to take out the vial of blood and throw it up in the air so it smashes beautifully. And then I want to...
Not what I would have done.
You
I wouldn't have
realize
done either, but it goes up and it licks up the vial of blood.
you
And it'll
realize
follow you. It won't get in the basket, though.
here's the fun
Okay.
thing.
I put Orion in the basket.
This porky cat's gonna love me now because that's my blood.
It's gonna want to eat you now.
Ooh, yeah,
No,
that's
it's gonna
tough.
love me.
All right.
How do you
guys
spell
are...
that? Porky cat.
Sure.
Porky
Just
cat.
put PORKY-CAT and they call it a day.
Porky.
I thought you were going there.
All right.
That's wrong, but okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to name it Dante.
Too bad there's not like bombs in this game. Because I would.
There are. We just haven't
Yeah.
made any yet.
What?
Good
Why
to
is
know.
that a too bad? Like you could just wait. What?
Because
So...
that's how you could stop them from coming back, in a sense.
That's why I said to smash the place.
You guys make it back up to the surface?
See, this whole time I thought this was kind of
Okay.
like Neverwhere, where this was some kind of like magical appearing traveling auction. So
Well, remember when we walked in, it looked like there was some sort of beast that had tunneled and created this area.
right.
It's just like a returning.
Yes, Darul.
Just very concerned for Artie.
Now
There's-
you're concerned.
I don't know why.
Second.
Where was the concern earlier?
Why are we
3 rounds ago.
Hey, excuse me. Excuse me. I
The
vanquished.
first time I died?
I
Very
vanquished
concerned.
numerous of our enemies.
We
I
accomplished
vanquished
our goals.
a number of our enemies. I called on the Rivner to help save you first time.
You're right. You're right.
I feel like if there was such thing as a most valuable player award, it might be awarded to me. But
Well, I didn't get
Moving
any
on.
damage at all. the
Can
entire
we fit
time,
your head?
so-
Oh wait, he can't hear me. Never mind.
Okay. So you guys make it to the Adventurers Guild. Push
Temple.
open the doors. Temple?
We
Not to
wanted
Boaz?
we wanted to
Temple.
take her to
Temple.
the temple.
Okay.
healing.
So, you know the temple that you took all the other people to earlier?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Can walk back in.
yeah. That's the goal. You're gonna be like, hey, remember how we brought you some other people?
Yeah.
We're in need of help.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this way. And
Thank you.
shows you to a kind of curtained off bed. Place Veiv down, and
Now
the
she's...
acolyte was looking at-
Wait! Will you take my little soldier as well? Oh, I guess he's in my basket.
Sure. Oh, yes. Yes. If you guys want to wait outside, we'll help you. Them.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
If you hurt him at all, it'll be done for you. You know, just in a nice way. Just take good care of it.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Yeah.
I'll stay with him. I'll look after him. I'll make sure he's taken
We're
care
gonna
of.
go hang out with Boaz while our now terrified temple people are trying to revive our friends.
He's extremely valuable property. Okay.
I'll stay with Veiv and Orion to look after their well-being.
Okay.
I'm going to collect things for the list that I'm supposed to get for the homie that might have betrayed us.
Chaz?
Yeah.
No, his
but I made
friend.
a promise.
Chaz wasn't
Yeah, but
there.
he was at the thing.
No, that
Chaz
wasn't
wasn't.
Oh,
Chaz.
Theodore
That was
was.
Theodore.
Well, Theodore's not getting anything from my basket, and that's that.
Okay. So you want to go outside and around Druthan and collect things.
Yes.
Are you gonna go see Boaz?
Sure.
I'm gonna go to Boaz.
I'm gonna probably stay with the person who can actually understand me.
Okay.
I understand better now.
I can understand.
Veiv. They will heal you back. Use just cross off 2 recoveries and be back to full.
Cool.
And you are sitting watching. They do a lot of prayer and meditation.
Exactly.
You guys see
My tiny little dwarf yoga.
some little dwarf yoga.
How cute!
Okay.
Can you imagine?
Cute's not the word I would have used, but yes, I can imagine.
It's very hairy.
Very hairy.
Miles and Trip.
My eye hurts so bad.
I'm sorry. We're gonna go up to Boaz and basically give him
Okay.
I don't want to tell him what happened at the beginning.
So you guys open the door,
Oh, what happened?
and Boaz is
Just tell him the ending.
by himself, making notes, looks up. Where's the rest of your group?
It didn't go well.
Clearly.
Yeah, we did stop the auction, as you had asked us to do.
Okay.
No promises on them not coming back.
Okay.
There was definitely some wreckage that
Okay.
ensued from that. We have at least one person that we're going to investigate who we recognized that was there.
You recognize someone there? Whom?
Don't tell. We don't know if he was there for
If you want to do the investigation, that's fine. But if I have to go find your dead body somewhere, I'd like to know who I'm going to start looking at.
Right. I actually am not the one who saw him. Our dwarven friend was, and he's at the temple taking care of 2 of our friends who I think died, but might not be totally dead yet.
Only sort of dead. So Ryan dies, my
most
heart
of the
dies.
If you'd like to know who that was, you'll have to ask Darul, right?
Mm-hmm.
Darul.
All right. Darul the dwarf.
But aside from that, we did end up stopping the auction. I will say, unfortunately, there was at least one beast sold.
At least one beast. Don't mind me as I'm like totally just on camera doing that. It's fine. Think about that.
Anyway, and you drew attention
way
to it.
draw attention
Yep.
to your side.
But anyways, so
All right,
We
there
did
are crumbs and there's
So
uncomfortable.
that's how we get more
we
watchers.
did what we could.
I'm so sorry I had to say that. I'm sorry. Continue.
We did what we could, is the point.
Okay.
We were wondering if you had anything that could help us out or something we could at least try and pay the temple with. My understanding was you would actually pay us for at least stopping the auction.
Mm-hmm.
We agreed upon 1,000.
Yes.
Are you willing to pay that to us?
Pump it up.
Sure. You stopped it,
Yep.
but I'll probably come back.
Maybe not.
There is a possibility of that, yes.
Okay.
But we did the job.
I am willing to pay you your money, but I have to go to the provost and give him the news that we can expect more of the Red Alchemist. So
I would recommend you send several groups next time.
Just tell them to go destroy it themselves.
Yeah, that's
now
what
that
I
no
was
one's
gonna
in.
say. Just go
Or
have
we
them
could tell
guard
them
the
where it
temple or do
was.
something. Yeah.
That's a better idea. We could tell you where it was, so at least you could get in or
that would
try
be
and
helpful.
take care of it.
Oh, nice. Our spirit is
Do you want to try and
talking to you.
finagle for something? I'm not feeling very persuasive. I feel defeated from our friends taking hits.
Okay. Boaz can understand Varthan, right?
I can translate. Don't worry. I will just be your translator. You can speak through me.
Okay.
But I think
But-
So
what she's saying is previously I think it was established that Boaz can understand Barthen.
no, she's saying kind of, sort of.
But it's not awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm going to translate. Ready to go.
That face perfectly captured the sentiment. It was lovely.
I'm gonna be honest, Becca. I know you're in Boaz, but that's very intimidating.
She just made a lovely face. It was like,
Picture some.
I know. Okay.
He's a lot bigger than us.
All right.
That's a good. That's good.
You were saying what'll cost? Wait, what is going to cost extra? Because I want to build.
Telling
location.
him where the location of where the Red Alchemist had staged her selling spree.
I don't know. I'm gonna take back my bid. I don't know if I want to play that game with Boaz. I may or may not have just gotten an intimidation check that was successful on me, so I'm a little scared right now.
All right. Anyways,
You know where it is.
yeah. So
Where is
basically,
it?
go into the sewers, and if you find the dwarves' head, yeah, I don't care enough.
Please.
Find the dwarves'
Come on, we
head.
can get so much out of this.
You're probably right.
But what if he doesn't give us any
he's the one
jobs?
talking. We're not there. You're passed out. I'm meditating and praying for you. We're just
Find the dwarves' head. There's some
at
password.
least get a favor or something.
Yep, that's the password. Do that and you'll get in.
Hands.
All of her hands.
And then you can, walk around in there and you'll know what to do.
Okay. I will find another group.
Just temporarily. We're a bit preoccupied for a while.
Oh, I guess we could do this. And she's talking to you to translate.
Okay.
Or if he wants to throw 375 additional gold at us for our medical bills and troubles, they don't need another group. We can go back and help destroy it while it is down. We just need to have time to rest up and heal.
Back at you.
75 for each person.
370.
375 total, which doesn't distribute as such, but it's close enough. It's good.
So, instead of the 2,000 for shutting it down, you'll take the 375 plus the 1,000.
Correct.
No.
We didn't succeed.
But if we do destroy it, then they won't come back. So I would at least do 1,500.
We already
1,500?
argued for 375.
God,
You missed that.
No.
boss.
I don't
need
even have
to
the option
argue.
of coming with you.
You need to argue for more, but I'm not there.
Okay.
Provided there's an
Tonight.
option for more later.
To rest, recover. Go down tomorrow. Do what you can. Clear out what you have. You get your $3.75 extra.
We should keep the door.
Sounds good. We're gonna definitely be using that room again. Just so you know.
The private barracks?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
We totally.
You guys like your privacy.
Free room and board. And rabbits.
I'm gonna go ahead and toss her a rabbit.
Terrifying.
You should have seen what our other person did. Why is crazy?
I noticed when the stick speech that she's
Dude, that
love
hasn't
it
even
when
scratched
people
the
talk
surface.
about
And then I'm gonna go into detail about how she's collected blood and other miscellaneous things. Just to like emphasize how crazy I think she is.
Okay.
Whose blood?
Boaz drains like a keg. Sets it down and goes, is she on level? Do you trust her?
Oh yeah, totally. She does some real weird stuff, but
It's a good thing I'm not there right now.
I'm there's some confusing things in her head.
Yes, but do you trust her?
I'd say so.
I don't want her wandering the city by herself. And if anything happens, you are taking responsibility for it.
That is unfortunate, but
That's fair.
all right, we'll see what we can do. Also, I need to go find her in that case. Be right back.
You're going to hear a crack, and you're not entirely sure if it's like a jaw or if it's the table or what it was, but something definitely just broke. Maybe it was the pen Boaz was using to write.
I was thinking it was like the keg.
It might have been the
I just
keg.
picture the keg in
Roll
his
for
hand.
perception.
Right? Yeah.
You don't have to worry about me.
Let me go find her.
I solve
So I'm
problems.
gonna go wander the town trying to find her.
Okay, so, why? In this list of things, there is... I mean, there's stuff that, like, you could go and buy from other people. There's also stuff that you can go maybe look out in the wilderness outside of Druthan for.
Yeah, if I can find it in the wilderness, let's go.
Okay, give me a roll. Wisdom, level, background.
I was like, how did I lose it? 19? Wait, background, so 24?
Okay.
Because I'm a hermit of the woods, so I would know where all this stuff is pretty easily, I'm assuming.
Okay. With a 24, you are able to get at least one of everything that's on that list that is, that is out in the woods. It's kind of like a 3-part list. There's like out in the woods, there's, the less pleasant stuff that you can find around town, and then the stuff that you would have to buy, or at least get from other people.
Blessings. Blessings.
Didn't go where I needed it to.
Okay. While I'm outside, I want to also be gathering like a little bouquet of flowers for my little man who's in the hospital.
Okay.
And bless you. So, do I have to make a decision? Or is this just happening?
It's just happening.
I've collected things from the woods, and I'm back in town with my basket. I'm humming. I have a little
Like a
Okay.
sneeze attack.
Okay. And yeah, you run into these two on the way back to the temple.
Hey.
Literally my favorite people. Do you guys want to help me get some more stuff? I just have a couple more things. I think we can steal it if we're clever enough about it. And then, hello.
As I
Bam.
just attested
Potion.
for her.
But it's for good people. It's for Chaz.
Do we know if Chaz is good? I guess Chaz is probably okay.
Well, do we know if he's bad?
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not steal, especially not in town. We are trying to be good people.
But is it good to do bad things for good people?
No.
For good reasons. Health potions. I mean, you have to think of our family.
I mean, I think we can get stuff without
Hold
stealing.
on.
We have one
Says
person
the
who's
rogue.
dead. Orion is in the hospital.
I
We
am a
can
good
get
person.
these potions.
I worked at temples, man.
Are you
Temple
sure?
infiltrator? No.
I'm a temple diplomat, I will have you know. Also, you're not there.
Nor
So
am I.
anyways.
I'm meditating.
Can I still be in spirit and just like nudge nudge?
Haunt him. Yes.
Anyway.
You're sitting with the Rivener watching this happen on TV.
Guys, come on.
Could I do a perception check to see if there might be something behind him?
Sure.
Like maybe like a tree or like a funky looking person. What do I add to that?
Perception would be wisdom, and then a background and level.
So mercenary to outlying cities.
Okay.
I mean, really, I just want to point something out to him that would make him turn around so I can sneak off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not gonna happen.
It might happen if it's really
Okay.
interesting.
I have 8 eyes. They're all looking at you.
She has the
okay.
same task that I do now.
Okay, imagine it's all really interesting. Though.
Yes. Okay, what did you roll?
It's wisdom plus what?
Level plus a background.
So if I could use
Wait, are you trying to actually find something, or are you trying to lie to them to make them turn around?
lie to them.
Okay, then
Well,
it's
no,
charisma.
I could actually find. Let's say it's actually a real thing because I want them to genuinely turn around.
Yeah.
Instead of wisdom, use charisma because you have to convince them to turn around.
That's a better
With my
modifier
stick,
for you.
I'm going to point, which gives me bam 7. So let me get a
charisma is your highest score.
15.
15?
Yeah.
If you want to try to resist this, it's an intelligence to see if you know what is going on. Plus level, plus
Frick.
background.
Don't
Frick, frick,
resist.
frick, frick, frick.
Don't resist.
No.
Let it
Wait,
happen.
they get 2 of them? I should get 2 as well.
What do you mean get to?
Because they
negative.
both get to
Yeah.
roll. I should get 2.
Yeah, you're
No,
trying to
no,
get
no,
both
no.
of them to turn.
You
Say that again, so it's intelligence and level. That's it.
Plus background, that would...
Oh, plus background.
I mean, if you're already at a 19...
Shine.
Yeah, I'm already at 19.
I'm at 19.
Did you apply a background to that?
I did.
Okay.
It's fascinating. And they don't turn. They stare at you.
Like, a couple of my eyes blink out of sync, so it's just like,
Okay.
it's very
Well,
unnerving.
pardon me for trying to show you guys a good time.
No, the tree is very interesting. I'm just still stuck on this whole you trying to steal from town thing.
I wouldn't steal.
That's not what you just
For
said.
that reason. So, where are we off to now? Are you guys
are
following me?
heading to the temple?
To the temple!
Before they get back, Veiv, you have had that conversation with the Rivener. Would you like to share the conversation now with everyone, or would you like to do that at a later time?
I think it's too soon.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm gonna take
See?
your face.
I'm married to that.
Nice.
Yes.
Now, since she has passed that torch on, as I'm meditating and doing my other things, I'm calling on a favor for the Guild of Falling Leaves for more healing, for supplies, potions, what have you.
The stuff I need for Chad.
You know where you could go to get that.
You can get it from 2 different people.
You could go to the Guild of the Falling Leaves and make a request.
Oh, to that one guy, right?
To the...
We thought you were dead.
well, it was a
Sorry,
woman
bro.
behind the counter, yes. To her. Not Erasmus, the undead guy.
Erasmus
Aw,
the
I like
Thin.
that guy.
Erasmus the Thin, thank you.
We should
Um,
go.
But you do know you could go and make a request.
Get some explosives.
Precisely what I'm doing.
Totally just like
Okay.
spit all over your hand.
That's fine.
So,
Rubbing
Thanks
it
for
in.
spitting on me, and then
awesome. So, double roll.
I'm cashing in a favor
Sometimes I do
because
things and
I
then I,
want
like,
Veiv and Orion to
That's
come
why I don't
out.
sleep, because I think at
Okay.
3 o'clock in the morning every
Okay.
bad thing I've ever done in my life. It's gonna be one of me.
Just
I know.
All right, so you head back to the guild, and you enter in. You go past the big lion-like pantherans into the guild, and the woman with the ledger behind the desk is there, and she is writing. She looks at me. Oh, you're back. Are you a package again, or are you requesting one this time?
I take both of my hammers. I set them. Sorry, that was louder. I set them down in front. Sorry,
Every time you do that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So many sorries. So many.
Okay.
All the stories.
I
heard
set them
that
both
cringe.
down gently in front of me,
Uh-huh.
and I kneel and bow with respect.
Aren't
So
you already
no.
Uh-huh.
small though?
I find it funny that you're bowing to a secretary right now.
And now she can't see
Excuse
you.
me. Okay. Okay. Out of
It's
character.
pretty great.
Two quick things. For one, you can shut up. For two, secretaries, clerks,
They deserve
all those
respect.
people.
Clerks
no.
rule the world.
They
do.
rule the
Women.
world.
They
You
Yeah.
must pay respect to
Okay.
the gatekeepers.
So back in game.
So
Yeah.
You kneel.
I am bowing,
Mhm.
saying no. I am here.
Oh, right, for the
With-
information on the sewers. Right.
Right.
We have that for you. Hold on. 30 seconds. I'll be right. Hang on.
And I bow
Gee.
deeper, and then
And fall over.
stand up.
She kind of ducks down, rifles through something, pulls out a slip of paper and goes, here it is.
And I take it.
It says like there
bow
might be
again,
a
and I
auction
ask-
down there.
My good lady, with all due respect, do you have any healers? Do you have any masters of pyrotechnics? Do you have anyone else that might aid us in one, healing my party, and in two, blowing the hell out of those sewers when we return?
So there's a few things here that you're asking for.
Yes, ma'am.
Healers, you can go to the host's temple to get healing.
Right,
they'll be
and
fine.
yet the guild has the best healers that I know of. And
Yes,
so
do you
I'm-
want us to deliver you one?
Potions or a physical healer would be appreciated. There are things beyond my knowledge and beyond my
Do
control.
you have a preference for type?
type?
You're kidnapping a person.
We're
right
getting
now.
an NPC.
You're
Do it.
100%
She
kidnapping
flips
someone.
over. Paper goes, all right. So you are requesting a healer.
Yes, please.
Don't do it. They're gonna be
Okay.
here already.
No preference on type.
I would rather just get bombs.
Male, female, other.
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 I think
Yes.
this is funny. I like this.
I don't know.
Do you have a preference for humanoid,
Not
Non-human.
non-humanoid?
Because I find the humanoids are
Weirdest.
frail.
Yes, you are.
I'm
that
not a
racist?
humanoid.
I
I'm
don't
a
know.
dwarf.
Against humans.
Right.
I'm not a
That's
humanoid.
not
I'm a
humanoid.
dwarf. That is such a dwarven thing to say.
Right.
That's fair.
Living or other?
Ooh, other.
Living.
No preference.
Who knows?
We're gonna get like some creepy poltergeist that's like, oh, but you're bleeding. Let me fix it.
Then they'll stay with us
Why does
forever.
you say that is a bad thing? This is a good thing. Moving on.
And
This is too funny.
This is the weirdest thing I've ever done in a game.
do you have a time frame for this?
As soon as possible. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my god.
How many are in the group that you typically travel with?
Math takes me a second. Hold on.
6 total.
Orion.
6.
And my porcupine.
Technically 7.
My porky cat.
6.
Porky cat.
I just flung my ring.
Oh my god, toes.
It's alright, we'll get it.
Oh, it's like all the way on your side.
All right.
Cool. Thank you.
Was this green or red? Was this a 5 or a 6?
6.
As a result for that, which she doesn't know about, the payment for this will be minor.
Okay.
Kind of looks you up and down.
I'll subtract it from the team fund.
Do you have any attachments to feelings?
I don't.
Okay.
Feelings
You're
are
not going to be able to love your
terrible.
mother or father anymore.
Or your hammers.
Do you have any attachments?
Those aren't feelings.
To ideas of, say, your gods.
Yes.
You do have a preference. You do have a attachment to that.
Mm-hmm.
And you would be opposed to losing that.
Yes, see what
Maggot
else
Roll.
she asked
Yes.
for.
Excuse me. Magandral, Lord of Fire and Forge,
Mm-hmm.
is primarily the god that I worship,
Mm-hmm.
and I will not forsake him.
Excellent. Give me. We can get you your healer in about 7 hours.
Great.
And at the
That's
time,
fab.
I will ask for the payment.
What is the
Easy.
payment?
Something
good
you have
lady.
no attachment to. So, really, is it really worth it to talk about this?
It is. I need to know.
Sometimes people are looking for that little extra something. And since you have no attachment to feelings and you would rather not lose your
I won't forsake my
loyalty,
faith.
your faith, all I need is some memories.
Take them.
That's a bad idea.
Excellent. When you return, we will have it all prepared and you can give us them.
7 hours?
7 hours.
I'll be here.
Excellent.
What about the dynamite?
That's all I cared about.
Me too.
But
now you get your-
Did you still want explosives?
I did mention that previously,
Okay.
and yet you lost over it.
I'm so sorry. I can get you.
Trying to bring the house down.
What else do I need to pay?
No, you should say that was enough.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not a good negotiator.
No. A dwarf knows. A dwarf knows.
I don't think Chris knows.
No. A dwarf knows when you've struck a bargain and how to continue striking bargains.
Right.
How many bombs are we getting?
7.
Teen.
I can
1,000.
get you
Yes. Agreed.
4
Dang it.
rust fire explosions.
I need twice that many.
Have you seen rust fire?
Yes. I've utilized it.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
If you think you need more than 4,
It ha-
homie.
I dwelled in a volcano.
True.
I mined the deepest ores.
If you have seen rust fire, tell me what you need to keep away from it.
Rust.
I was gonna say everything.
Water.
Excuse me. This is out of character. Hang on.
Do we have any,
You have to keep
Icon
water away
relation?
from Rustfire, don't you?
So, as someone who's never experienced how rust fire works, I can promise you that if you were intending to make anything collapse, 4 is enough for your uses. And if it has anything to do with the sewers, you'll find on that map I've given you the weak points. So, he asked about the sewers over here.
Oh, I was gonna say something more like the Guild of Leaves knows all.
They see
They do,
everything.
but also
they have eyes everywhere.
They're like Santa. Sorry.
And those
Saint
packages
Nicholas
are
coming to
presents.
this? What are you?
Dude.
He did not say Saint Nicholas. He said Santa. There's a distinction.
We're gonna, when I have future
Right.
kids, I'm gonna be like, you know
Because
what?
Saint
Actually,
Nicholas is far better.
These
Santa.
rust fire explosions,
I mean, that's fine.
I
I'm
need
Jewish.
you to carry just a small device with you that would record information.
No.
Done.
Excellent. That will also be available in 7 hours. Unless you need it before then.
Why?
Done. Nope, 7 hours is fine. And I shall
Healer better be freaking
give
worth
the
it.
simplest and
I don't think it would be.
You're gonna put it on me, aren't
most sincere
Actually,
about
That would be fun.
my hammers.
Pleasure doing business
It's like
with
on
you,
the edge
sir.
of my
Not
stick. I
a
spin
bad
it around.
idea.
Of Crayon Dog
Not
Hold.
the worst.
Yeah.
Lovely.
No.
Hopefully.
I know what.
Right.
I could use.
You guys
I'm not there. I mean, you and I are
Reconvene.
there, but we're not there.
in the temple all together.
Lovely.
Veiv is awake. Orion is awake.
Aww.
He blushes when you give him the bouquet. My lady, I am not worthy of this. Squeaked a little. It's fine. And the goal is in the morning to return to the sewers.
Yes.
Do we have to?
It's alright.
No,
Worst
no, you
case
do
scenario, we throw a rust bomb and we're out.
Yeah. That's...
It's I could stay back in the city with you if you'd like.
No, you should come with us.
Because you need my expertise.
Yes.
Ah!
You know what we should do?
Now it's blushing.
We should get one of those, well, some cultures call them leashes, but for Y, it's more of like
A wheelbarrow.
a buddy handle,
Or
so
like
they can attach buddies.
a tether.
A buddy handle to attach buddies together,
Buddy
so
handles
their
sound
bodies don't run far from them. You know.
Don't worry,
Am I-
Orion's
Long
not
story
going
short,
anywhere.
I got tied up to someone on a hike once because they walked too far away.
Nice.
Did you really?
Yeah.
In
All
real life?
Am I?
We've got like 5 minutes, guys.
Sorry,
sorry.
Am I back with the group yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we
excellent.
all together?
Yeah, you guys
Oh.
are all together
Aww.
in the temple.
Group hug.
I am walking up to Y,
Okay.
and as I walk towards her, I leave both of my hammers behind me, and I lie prostrate in front of her.
What does that mean?
Out of
That
space.
means I lie down like I lie down like that.
Interesting.
Mm.
Okay, and then I'm
Why?
gonna look down and be like, I didn't think you could get any smaller.
Why?
Did we heal up at all?
Like, did you guys get a heal up? No.
Okay.
But you need to use you need to use recoveries
Yes.
if you're less than half.
So
Which
They're not done yet.
which previously I did. I had to use 2 recoveries to get back up above half, and I made
Okay.
it to full. But moving
Yes.
on.
You're
Why? Laying down prostrate in front of her, and I'm saying, I need you to take my memories from me before they can take them from me.
Okay.
Oh.
And that is where we will stop. It's like 3 minutes till 9. We're gonna stop.
you want me messing around in your head?
Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Because I
Um,
trust you more than someone I don't know.
This will be a ritual for you to do at the start of next
Huh.
time.
That can't go over well.
Yeah, no.
No,
Others will be able to help and assist with this ritual if
better the devil you know.
Y wants.
I'll help.
It will help kind of lower the DC of
I'll-
safely removing memories.
I'll for sure help.
And
I'm a dreamwalker, so I can help out.
That is
also
true.
was a really
yes,
great idea.
yes, that's what I'm
Guys, my
counting on
stick
the
can do
various
anything.
backgrounds.
excellent. So, next week, Darul loses his memories either to Y or to the guild. There are promises exchanged. There are explosions to come.
Gods
Who
only
knows?
know how this is going to go.
Not well.
Good feeling.
You know, on the
There's either
good
not
side,
so good, or
we
there's
can
really
reteach
bad.
Darul to actually listen to us.
I like that.
Training.
Yeah.
Good call.
Good point.
Good call. Good call.
All of our followers and watchers and everyone else, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining us on this adventure, and we hope to see you next week. Tomorrow we have Torg.
Woo!
Thursday, Fading Suns. Friday gets worse in Gebricon with our 5e Dungeons and Dragons game. or more people die. And we wish you all a very good night, and we will see you again.
Yeah.